of Alex Myers.
No, it might be offensive. Don't worry about it.
The thing about Joe, though, is when he puts his arms out and gets spinning, he generates a lot of air, and that's important for a fan. Orphan Crippler coming in hot against Chudzilla. You got the Cody versus the Falke. The thing I got to say about Chudzilla is Wash Your Hands is on the same team as Cocky Shittinkle, who is a phenomenal Falke player. So Chudzilla is going to need to throw a different look at Ocrip.
Right now, it looks like Chudzilla is not ready for the pressure Ocrip is throwing. He's doing some unsafe stuff with the sweep, but it's working. He's catching Chudzilla, trying to take his turn whenever he can. And right now, at least, has the advantage, but he knows the anti-air is there.
Yeah, just got corner control, just walking out of range. Chudzilla, though?
Charging that song. He's charging song.
Absolutely. Dude, anti-air again.
Nice. It's a throw. Gets the pipe. Throws the rock.
Coming back. Oh, he just waited.
It went through the EXDP.
But I didn't see it come down the other side. I think Cody's a magician. He made that rock disappear.
That's only -4, so at that spacing, it could be a little tough for Chud to punish. Right now, showing off some of the fireballs.
Y'all ever think about how Abe Lincoln is one cape away from being the most terrifying magician that ever lived?
What?
Put a cape on Abe Lincoln and think about that. Right. Think about Abe Lincoln with a cape doing magic. Horrifying. He's like, talk about tall boys. He's like 7'9". He's giant. He's a fucking giant in a top hat doing magic.
Like, if humans are a 40, Abe Lincoln's a double. Like, he's huge. My dude's an 80 ounce.
He was a big boy.
He's a tall boy.
He's a tall boy.
All right, look at speaking of tall boys. Wash Your Hands. Gets the pipe. Yo, you got a stick, but I got one too. Good anti-air from Chudzilla. No jumps here.
This is actually going to be a little difficult for Wash Your Hands if Chudzilla does not give him the opportunity. Because right now, Falke can just keep him out. Does not need to overextend.
Yeah, and he's got to get in, right? If he wants to use his V-trigger power, he's got to come in. He can throw some rocks, but, like, Chudzilla's going to be happy to block the rocks and just walk back. Look at this. Yeah, you see it right now. And look at that. The challenge at the downlight, and Chudzilla's on the board.
Here you go. Final round. That's kind of how this all plays out, to be honest. If you can anticipate Cody's approach really well, how much he can do to get in for free outside of the EX song. But that is going to be a big mistake right there. Damage to corner carry. Right now, this is where Chudzilla is probably going to exist for most of the match.
Yeah, they found an existence. It's on the basement floor of Winkle House. They're just out here trying to find their way up. But the Fraternity's not letting them move. Wash Your Hands has a lot of damage on deck, right? Both players, though, do have CA. Yo, stays in front!
Anti-air. That is a fairly easy anti-air, but unfortunately...
So smart.
To stop?
I hate that we missed that combo!
Capcom,
please! I hate it! Because as soon as Chudzilla started blowing that smoke, I was like, oh, is this getting tasty?
We're gonna
have some bubble yum fun.
We're about to
a little smoked paprika on that. Thank you very much.
Down Dominican with some of them tasty combos.
Nice combo.
I'm sorry,
that's the enhanced fireballs. But bam!
I'm sorry that Chudzilla probably did something incredible and then just got clowned on by Wash Your Hands right there. That sucks.
Oh my
shit.
god!
That sucks so bad.
That's Cody though. Like the description for him is he's not that great, but he's got a lot of shit to make you just look like an idiot.
No, I think
the sway, the pipe, everything. Just so many ways to trick you into losing, basically.
I think post-patch Code is actually really good, and we've barely scratched the surface of his character.
Absolutely, but I think it's a lot of it's just enhancements to a lot of the shenanigans he does. The pocket sand now is a heavy. It's considered a heavy 3-frame. And plus 5 on hit.
Yo, empty jump. Look at this pressure, though, he's putting on Chudzilla, forcing the view reversal. And Chudzilla's trying to walk their way out, waiting, catching landing frames, get back in the corner. Yo, Wash Your Hands has figured out a game plan.
Oh, just walks forward, but the anti-air is going to catch
that confidence of Chudzilla to walk forward.
Cody wins.
But then the jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you expect Wash Your Hand to commit to where you could get away with a jump? He's literally not pressing any buttons. Wasn't thinking about it. Not till you jumped.
Round 1.
I love that.
And with that roasting again.
He's
Here's the
done
thing,
that a couple
if you-
of times. I've seen him do it.
Yeah,
seen it
it's a real thing.
Oh yeah.
Only -4 at round start. But you can walk back. If you walk back, it whiffs, and you can just punish it. But again, something you just need to know. Good throw. Right now,
You
watch.
have to walk speed for it.
I think anybody can walk back. But anyway, I
I don't think Zangief can. I have tried.
the big body. Yes, excuse me.
He's a
I forgot.
big boy. He's a big
He's a big boy. He is a big boy indeed.
That's unfortunate.
So don't go for the rock. You don't have enough life.
I mean, that's true, but Chudzilla did need that trade just to like get something, you know.
I assumed he was gonna
If
die.
Chud
That was
gets
the
a
thing.
hit, if they cancel, no, never mind.
Ow, both the rock and the low hit at the same time. That was really good timing on.
Tom, I see where you were
critical
going
point.
because Chudzilla could have canceled into V-trigger, critical art. It would have been a whole thing.
Yep, it would have been a whole thing, but unfortunately got just kicked in the shins instead.
We're not there, but it would have been. It would have been a whole thing.
Try to whiff punish that forward fears.
Listen, I'm a string theory guy in another universe. That shit.
Interrupts the sniper shot. Wash your hands. Not afraid to go on the offense.
Ooh, that empty jump and to walk back trying to bait the throw.
Yeah, nice anti. That was so plus. That was so plus. That tornado.
The tornado coming in hot.
How fast it goes now. Like, Cody's this weird case where he was already a solid character and they just kept buffing him. That universe is gonna get tossed.
There's the rock. He tried to quadruple shimmy while the rock dropped. Again, look at this. Look at him just.
I mean, at this point, it's Chudzilla's match to lose, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
not a
speaking of the
lot
devil.
of risk to Crippler doing that. But regardless,
He takes
wash your
a 2-1.
hands. Moving on, winner's side.
So, I want to posture a question though. So with those little wiggles, right? With those little wiggles, can Falke just do low forward CA? Is that a Falke thing, or does she not have that?
I don't think that's a CA cancel. It might